Hello, gamers. Oh, my audio is peaking. That's. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Why are you so loud? Let's fix that up a little. Oh boy. Okay, that's better. That's better. Hi. Alright. Welcome back to Run and Bun. Uh, last time, we lost Carnivine, but we beat Roxanne. So, all around, feel right. Oh, my mic is still peaking. Okay. I don't know why it's so much more sensitive today than usual, but I guess maybe I'm talking louder? I don't know. Well, let me just turn it back down a little bit more. Okay, okay. This should be good. Shouldn't spike it. Okay. So, before we begin, real quick, the calc. The calc. Hi. Oh, right. Hehe. So as we can see here, we've got a nice little setup with Manectric and Togekiss, and this setup does not work. So basically, either we are very likely to get Draining Kiss healed with a crit out of 2 discharge range, or Mystical Fire, a special attack, dropped into missing 2 hit KO range. Yeah. Now we can still theoretically hit with, like, max roll will guarantee it, but like min roll into min roll doesn't kill. So basically, our odds are pretty bad. If we were to scale our special attack, then that would fix one of the issues, because now at -1 we still do almost always kill. It's close to it, if not there, if we get Mystical Fire dropped. But it does not solve the Draining Kiss problem, because even with 2 Draining Kisses, that's 120%. If we get 5, we're fucked. The good news is that arguably we have pretty good odds to do this. However, I would have much better odds if I had a Togedemaru. So I'm gonna go and pull my Respiro encounter and try and get that. And now ordinarily I'd be a pretty bad move to do this, because, the delay is really valuable, and I have a fossil already in Tortuga. And in theory, if I get Tortuga, that means that I can get any fossil I want, and there's some really good fossil Pokemon I might want. However, there's a couple things to offset. First of all, Togedemaru is really fucking good. And second of all, Manectric has static, so I get a whopping 55% chance at a Togedemaru here. And some of the constellation processes aren't bad, but just getting Togi here would really help my odds of beating Shell without, dying of cringe. And if I don't do that, I wipe. And considering the volatility of the Manectric strat, there are outs if I get static procs, but frankly, I'd rather not have to rely on that, because it's so shaky. So we're going to take our Respiro encounter. I'll buy some more Pokeballs first. Yeah. And then I will be taking a Nose Pass. We probably won't be able to paralyze whatever we find, because hopefully it'll be a Togedemaru. But if we do need to be able to, then I'd rather have Nose Pass around, because I'm going to wait. But how many balls do I have? That's enough, yeah. Alright. Ugh, I hate having to do this, but it is the best way out, so, let's pray. Coin flip. Yay! Togedemaru! We got him! Alright. Get in the ball. Get in the goddamn ball. Get in the goddamn ball. Thank you. Alright, that's so good. Now please have good IVs. Please have good IVs. It'd be so nice if you had good IVs. Quiet nature. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh no. Oh, my mic is still spiking. Why are you doing this? Just get down. Get down from there. You're gonna hurt yourself. Okay. That's so bad. I mean, good bulk, good attack. No speed. Oh. That probably gets outsped by Togekiss, doesn't it? Now you can just import this into the calc, right? Because there's no reason not to level it up right now. There's not much of a point to Eerie Impulses there. Alright, well for now, let me just import the set. Yeah, we don't outspeed the Togekiss. That's really bad. And if we scale speed, we speed tie. Are you kidding me? This sucks. I mean, the saving grace here is that we can loop it. Actually, I'll just show this. So as you can see, Togi always baits Mystical Fire, which is convenient because we have a good switch into Mystical Fire in Tortuga, who always baits Grass Knot, who Togedemaru takes like 4% with. So we can just do Fake Out Pivots, chaining, and eventually kill this, but like, it doesn't feel good. But yeah, that is going to be our out for this fight. God, why are you so slow? I guess slow Togi is good for double spades, but like, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, is there a world in which Eerie Impulse is good here? No. We're too slow, I think, to make good use of it. Smart Strike, better than Claw. Super Fang, tempting, but I will be passing. Cool. Let's just fix that with the cow. Alright, well, that's a damn shame. But, hey, we did get Togedemaru, and that's always really good. That also might make our line into the Zeraora a lot better, depending. I forget what I was going to do for that initially, but if I didn't have a plan, now I can pretty easily... do we have a good fighting resist is the question for that. I don't know if I do. There's not one that baits Grass Knot. That's a problem for future me. Alright. Well, the good news is that I have plans for the next few fights. So let me just grab the team for those. So for Triathlete Maria, we are using... Most of the team's already there. Yeah, okay. So we need a Hitmonchan. We are actually using Nosepass. Alright, this is a 5-mon line. I'll go over it real quick, because it's a bit awk. And I want to make sure I have it right. Let me count. So basically, we're leading Donphan into this fight. Wrong fight. Yes, you. Put the even stuff down there. Alright, so first things first, we're leaving pre-poisoned Donphan. This way, we can always get off a Bulldoze. We never risk getting burned by Flare Blitz. And holding Soft Sand. Bulldoze into Ice Shard is always a kill. So we don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, Flare Blitz Recoil will also do it. So yeah, we don't even need to turn 2. This will bait in Cincino, going for... Oh, I didn't account for that in the plan. This might not be a good plan, actually. Hold on. Okay, so then in my plan, I have tier 2 get out here to bait a Rock Blast into Hitmonchan. We can still kind of engineer that, because we can guarantee triple axle into the Donphan most of the time. And if not that, it's Rock Fatal Slap, which is also okay. Wait, I thought it did. Okay, well, pre-poison Donphan is still really good here with Soft Sand. Getting that first turn 1 kill is guaranteed. Then it'll be Cincino Triple Axle, guaranteed. We can go through Centiskorch now on the Triple Axle. Maybe get a burn, maybe not. We're also going to want to pre-status this. This will always bait Rock Blast. We go into the Hitmonchan. We then, why did I have this plan on? Okay, that's why I was doing what I was doing. Got it. I'm re-understanding my own plans as I go through. Yeah. So fake out chip. We'll also put this in the Mach Punch range, but we can't really do that right away. We can Muscle Band to increase our damage. And this way we need, we're doing a minimum of 50 damage here. 44 damage took from this. Sorry, 44 damage, yes. So 14 28 plus, okay, that's not quite enough. The 3 fake outs guaranteed to guarantee it. We can get off this is probably going to take Tail Slap. We can go the Tail Slap. We can click Rock Slide once. Okay. We go back into you on Rock Blast. We go. Okay. Okay, Line Salvage probably. Actually, I guess you can take a Triple Axle too. I guess that's fine. Why was I worried about this? Okay, anyways, so pre-poisoned, Triple Axle, always go into Tortuga. Still pre-poisoned. Tank a Rock Blast. Click Rock Slide. Then we go into Hitmonchan. We kill a fake out into Mach Punch. It's in Swellow. It's once to Brave Bird. We go into Nose Pass. Where are you, Nose Pass? There you are. This is baiting Steel Wing mostly, but also we can try to get off. We're going to try to get off of one Thunder Wave. If we land it, great. If we don't, that's fine. Then we go into Manectric on a Steel Wing. Again, another chance of paralysis with the Steel Wing. If we get it, great. If not, that's fine, because Steel Wing does no damage. And then we just kill with Discharge. Okay. So, now we need to do our pre-statuses. Who's chilling with, apply pre-poison to Donphan. And to Tortuga. Alright. I forgot to go Soft Sand. That's kind of bad. Alright. Still always be Chet Taxel. Yeah, it's fine. Rock Slide once. Oh, that's why I did that earlier. I understand the folly of my ways. Now I'm baiting random move. Am I? It's okay, it's either Tail Slap or Rock Blast. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through Nose Pass. Tank whatever. This is now Rock Blast or Triple Axle. It is now much more safe to go to Hitmonchan. Now we fake out, we Mach Punch, line recovered. Oh shit, I forgot to open up stream chat. I can't see these messages. Give me 1 second, I will see them. I will observe you. You will be perceived. Okay, that didn't work. So let me give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to now respond to your messages. Hey guys. All right. Let me fix that tab. All right. So now I can go. This is a little riskier than my initial line intended, but oh yeah, actually no, we can still do this because we can take a Brave Bird guaranteed. Yeah, that off. Now we're gonna bait Steel Wing. All right, no pair up, that's fine. So always survive Hyper Voice. Cool. Okay. Well, we will now ignore the part where my initial plan was bad and move on. All right. Back to calculator. All right, next fight. Right, this fight is Huntail, Houndoom, Donphan. This is a 3-mon line. So Huntail, Houndoom, Donphan. So the plan here is fairly straightforward. So turn 1, we Razor Shell on the Earth Power, then we Sucker Punch. This is going to guarantee a kill in 2 hits. I know it looks a bit off. So as you can see, we can Mineral 50 into 34 and not kill. But Razor Shell will lower defense, so we're fine, actually. This will bait in Wild Charge Kling Klang, since it is the highest damage you can see. Wait, actually... Okay, it can be Kling Klang, or it can... Yes, right, Kling Klang... It can be Kling Klang or Electric. Either way, it doesn't really matter, both of which we're completely fine to deal with. Either way, if it's Kling Klang, we're going to go into Houndoom, holding Wise Glasses, and that, combined with the Wild Charge Recoil, will always be an exact kill. So, 74, 32, quarter, that's 8, kills exactly. If it's Electra, similarly, Electro Ball does nothing to Houndoom, but we're actually going to be using Donphan for this, because if we are Soft Sand, Bulldoze into Ice Shard always kills. So we take 1 HP Ice for guaranteed to live, we're fine. And then for the last Frostlass, we can mostly deal with this with Houndoom. If we get paralyzed, which is possible, we have backups because we're bringing both Centiscorch and Monferno, both of whom will also be able to 1v1 the Frostlass and can be holding Cherry Berries. So if I get traumatically hacks, will be good. So, yeah, we should be fairly free for this fight. So, get in every fire type I have. Okay. So our items we need are... We might as well run Muscle Band on Tail, because we don't need a berry for anything. Yeah, and there's no odds of random hacks. Houndoom wants Wise Glasses to guarantee that KO. Whatever. And then Cherry Berries on our Paralysis vulnerable folks. Orange on Floatzel and Donphan. Floatzel is here in case I need to priority something in the endgame with Aqua Jet, most likely the Frostlass. Alright. Should be pretty open and shut easy. Alright, so this is Wild Charge. Did I remember to equip Soft Sand? I did not remember to equip Soft Sand. Okay. Hi, Ruler. How are you doing? Yeah, that is not Ice Shard kill range. And we do not take crit Hidden Power Ice, which is what is coming in next. Thankfully, with that -1 speed, Houndoom still doesn't outspeed. But that's fine, because it takes no damage. Yeah, Electro Ball does my thing. Now, can Frostlass do 35 damage? Oh, let me turn off the HP. Ruler. Yeah, max roll is 27 damage from Ice Beam, so we are fine to just click Flame Burst and get disabled, and it's fine. Alright. Now it is time for the Discharge Double, and as is plainly visible from my box, I have the one Ground type, and a Trapinch who needs to be delayed. So this is a bit awk, but thankfully I do have a plan. So, a couple great insights immediately at the beginning of the fight, right? Floatzel, holding a Never Melt Ice, will always kill a Molga and outspeed. That's a speed tire. How did I miss that? That changes everything. Holy shit, never mind. This is terrible. This is so fucked. Ah! I missed the speed tie. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. I just need to do 20% on turn 1 to it. And on a mon that doesn't die to Seeking. You die to Seeking. No. Well, yeah, you do, actually. Damn. Can't believe that's such a simple, dumb mistake. Immediately. Okay, Togedemaru comes close. Can we muscle band to get the kill? Yes, we can. 20%. You never die to Seeking. And your Ice Beam with Never Melt Ice does 80%. Perfect. Okay, we have our leads. Togedemaru Fake Out into Ice Beam from Floatzel. And we want to be baiting Marowak here, ideally. I will reset to double check what side of my sides are correct, but basically the goal is going to be we want the AI to see Marowak slot, so see Marowak across, so because it will see Slow Kill with Bone Rush. That's really good for us, because we are much worse at dealing with the Lantern than the Marowak. Because as you can see here, Never Multi's Floatzel just 2-hit KOs the Marowak, no problem. And during this time, Seeking is just going to kind of be like weakly hitting into one of these guys with a move that won't worry that much. Floatzel getting hit by Hydro Pump is totally fine. Togedemaru getting hit by Hydro Pump is less fine, but if it does, that means we bait it again next turn. And that's really good, since it also means we bait Marowak, and we can just go into our grass type of choice. Lombre, the hero of this fight. As Miracle Seed, Lombre KOs every remaining Pokemon with Giga Drain except for Lantern. So our goal here is going to be to kind of weaken down everything else, while Lantern kind of hits pretty weakly, and Lombre can keep itself alive with Giga Drain in the end game. So, turn 1 we kill the Emolga, turn 2 we do a big chunk to the Marowak while switching out Togedemaru into Lombre, since we easily tank a Hydro and a Bone Rush, and we can just start laying in the next turn. So depending on Floatzel's HP at this time, we might have to switch out. Again, we're still baiting pretty distinctly a Hydro and Bone Rush here, so we can go into Huntail or fucking anything. Not really anything. It's mostly like strong water resists. So you know, Kingdra, Huntail, that sort of thing. So it'll probably be Kingdra, just because it doesn't bait anything else. Yeah. Maybe we do want Huntail. Okay. So we're bringing Donphan for the endgame, because Donphan will consistently be immune to the electric moves and bait water moves, which is very good for helping the rest of the team out. So once we get down to just the Lantern, we'll be pivoting between our guy accompanying Lombre and a Donphan to keep it clicking Brine into a slot that doesn't matter. The most important thing is getting the early setup correct, and once you've done that, the rest should be fairly easy. You might say, why aren't you using Roselia here? Well, Roselia does not like Ice Beam from Sea King, it does not like Bone Rush from Marowak, and its damage is just not good enough to really facilitate its strengths. Yeah. I think I will be bringing Tirtuga, though. I don't know if there's ever going to be an option to use it, because I can't switch in. Yeah, I don't think Tirtuga actually, despite being a Protect Baiter, which is obviously really good, I don't know if I want it here. I think Hitmonchan's probably more valuable, because we get Fake Out Pressure and take no damage from those things. And we have Ice Punch, yeah. That's better. Cool. So, Hitmonchan. Lombre. Kingdra. Togedemaru. Okay, and that's everyone. No, Sunsword should not be here. We should be Hitmonchan. Okay. So, hell items. Oh shit, I should probably, bag all these. Alright. So then we need Muscle Band, Togedemaru, Never Melt Ice Floatzel, Miracle Seed Lombre. We will give the rest of the squad Cherry Berries, because there will be a lot of discharges going out, and I would not like to get paralyzed. Donphan can take an Orin. So I'm pretty sure we want Togi in slot 1, but I will be resetting to make sure that we don't get a bug here. But there is a bug here that can fuck up, especially send an order. And I don't consider it cheating to play around the bug. All right. Okay, so we're on the correct sides. Spec out, Ice Beam kills. Hydro into Togi is very good. because that means we can safely switch into Lombre. Get in real quick. Ice Beam into the Marowak side. Easily tank those 2 attacks. You can Giga Drain that side. And then... what's Floatzel want to do here? I don't think we get full health here. I think we can get doubled and die. Can we? Okay. We cannot get doubled and die. Oh, we can because of Bone Rush. Yeah, I think what I want to do here is deliberately leave Marowak alive? I don't think we're ready for the Lantern to come in yet. That's not ideal. Actually, can we even kill intentionally? Not guaranteed, no. You guys are such harsh critics. 6 out of 10, really? You just got here. Alright, I think I will be, Ice Beaming the Marowak. See what happens. It doesn't kill. Giga Drain. Oh, Bone Rush missed. That's pretty big. Giga Drain again. Aqua Jet. Hydro into Floatzel is very good. Right. I believe this is either Signal Beam into Lombre or Discharge into Floatzel. Either way, we're doing fine. In terms of living. But for now, I'm going to switch Floatzel into Donphan, because either way, Donphan will survive. Giga Drain. Right. Should always be Ice Beam here. Go to Kingdra. Signal Beam is fine. Cool. Right. Lombre, thank you for being good for that fight. Alright. Now, we gotta replan a shell. Right. So, my best answer for the Lapras. Hello? I just turned into fucking Scooby-Doo. Anyway. I'm assuming my best Lapras answer is going to be Hitmonchan. And it does look like it is. Monferno can theoretically do it. Actually, this might be just better. Because I don't have to worry about getting slept. And I do still 3-hit KO. That might be better. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll start with Monferno for now and see what happens. Three DLC size kills, that's pretty good. Yeah, so this is probably fine. Unless we get crit. Hitmonchan probably has to worry about getting crit too, so it's fine. Yeah. Probably bait here. Still fast air cutter. Cool. Yeah, as long as we're not beating Mystical Fire, we're fine. Yeah. So this will be fast kill Togi. We go into our different Togi, and then we pivot back and forth till it dies. I'll use Huntail for this instead, because I think I want Tortuga for other things, to be honest. I don't want to risk that health. So yeah, I think we do use Huntail for this. So we pivot back and forth, we get Fake Out Ship and Grass Knot Ship every time from Iron Barbs, and we kill after a few pivots. When it dies, this should bait in... Nothing will see fast kill, so it'll be slow kill right on with drill run. Um, we can kill with guaranteed with Wise Glasses Kingdra. That's pretty good. Okay, just to confirm, we can't do this, right? Yeah, it's Draining Kiss. Yeah, we don't want that. But yes, so we kill with Wise Glasses Atsuka. This will bait in Delcatty. Fake Out can be used to get to Tortuga. This is a bit scuffed. Okay, so... You guys know... Never mind. It's not worth it. I think we can use some Togedemaru HP to maybe get some damage. We obviously probably won't live a last resort fully because we take a lot from Grass Knot, but we can definitely take a bit. Which is obviously that we don't get a lot of damage from Tortuga. Actually, yeah, we have Heartstone, don't we? Yeah, Heartstone. So, 80 damage. Yeah, okay, so Heartstone Tortuga will always 3 KO, which is good enough for me. Obviously, we risk double crit, but risking double crit compared to risking single crit is well less bad. This will be best with 1 HP Grass. Togedemaru can finish that job. It's no damage from like anything. 2 Spark Skills. That brings in Glowbro for Zen Headbutt. I think it can be Whirlpool too. And then we pray. Oh my God, do I pray that Donphan can put in work here. It should be able to. We can even soft sand to guarantee a 2 KO. But worst case scenario, we do have a Huntail Sucker Punch to clean up. Okay, this is a fairly safe line, I think. I'm glad you guys believe in me. I say, full well aware of the conversation you just had, indicating the opposite belief. Alright, we do want. Where's my last guy? There you are. Alright, so first things first, Heartstone Tortuga. We want Soft Sand on Donphan. We want Wise Glasses on Kingdra. I think the riders do need. Orin on Huntail and Togi. We want a Cherry Berry on Monferno. Just to double check real quick. Nothing weird happens with the Huntail baits. Yeah. If there's no overlap for Huntail, I'm going to double check the high crit move AI because I know it can be weird about those. We don't want to lose potential damage to Actually, is Muscle Band ever better? I'm gonna do some quick Googling. Hold on. Iron Barbs is 1/8, so 12%. So 4 pivots should always do it, assuming we get in that many, which it should be easy enough to do. Next up is checking high crit AI, because I know it can be weird. I just don't remember how it's weird. The main thing is obviously we don't want to be taking extra damage that we can avoid on Togedemaru. Okay. Okay, if damage move is high crit chance and is super effective, I can boost. It's not, so it doesn't matter. Got it. Cool. I think the line works. Oh, you guys are just bullying me now. That's so mean. Do you not believe in the run? We have Togedemaru. Alright. I think we have a good line. We're gonna try it. We're gonna run it. We are going to see what happens. Alright, slow sweep 1. Bolts. No para. We are safe. I screwed up. I forgot about the citrus berry. Yep, and we don't kill. Got it. And you almost always kill us. Got it. Cool. Do I have a reasonable backup plan? Well, I can't pivot through Dawnfan. I can absolutely do that. And that will bait guaranteed Frost Breath into something. We do risk Freeze. But that is definitely our best bet. Because that lets Togedemaru kill. Alright. Body Press, that's not ideal, but it's fine. Always Frost Breath, this is the main thing. Alright, I can Spark. Oh no. Okay, this is recoverable. Always Body Press. Rapid Spin. Wait, Togekiss. What are you clicking here, Togekiss? Into Dawnfan. We're always clicking Grass Knot. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'm going to do 8 pivots. This is going to be fucked. 1. What? No. 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 There's no overlap. What went wrong? Okay, I have nothing in the doc says this. I'm going to scream. Okay, we're gonna go back and forth again, see what happens. Yeah, there's Air Cutter. Yeah, okay. I think this is probably a bug. Either that, or just something I didn't know. I didn't think damage rolls could take into account crits. And it's not listed in the doc. It should not be seen that as higher damage. I am distinctly tempted to clause this as a result of that. gonna see any mention of it in deck board real quick before I distinctly clause it for being undocumented. Okay, it's not documented. I'm guessing it is a known feature, not a bug. I am guessing that this is deliberate game design. The AI knows it will always crit and is taking it into account. However, this information isn't listed anywhere that I can see. I found where it's listed immediately. Okay. Immediate cringe. Okay, there it is. Wait, no, that's not the right move. Hold on, never mind, never mind, never mind. I am still correct. That's a different move. Okay. So, seeing as this is not documented in either the official documentation or the bug list, I'm going to clause this. I don't know if people think that's necessarily fair, but considering I just couldn't have known about this, logically speaking, without having gone through this and seeing it happen, I'm going to say it's worthy of a clause. You can call me a fraud or whatever, I do not care. But I am going to replan the line now that I know better. You can save your opinions. It's fine, whatever you want to think. I do not care. Okay. The first things first, what the fuck do I do about the ladders now? Nah. First things first, let's fix this. I think Huntail obviously cannot bait, because it sees air cutter as highest damage. I think baiting with Tortuga should solve this issue. The problem is obviously that, yeah, it's always stress not. And the problem is we can get into air cutter range. It can be random move. And random move is not so bad, actually. Because like, we don't take much damage from air cutter, we don't take much damage from Reading Kiss, and we don't take much from Grass Knot. So I think that's probably fine. Yeah. Obviously the main problem is needing something else for the Delcatty now, because if we have health on this, what are we going to do for it? Togi does stuff, but dies in 2 hits, so we can't really actually kill it with this. And then Hitmonchan dies to last resort. We may need a sack for this, actually. Because, like, nose passing and cutting it. Bitch, you got no bitches. Don't even tell me you got an X. Don't play that with me. Come on. Yeah, the main thing is needing to preserve health for guys. And that is difficult. These are the only really 2 possible answers for Delcatty. I need both of them for the Togekiss. In theory, I could hit it fewer times and simply switch into Manectric once I've got it below enough health, and that could preserve a lot of HP. But I don't think that'll preserve enough HP to make this reasonable. Unless I can go with some other, like, guy who takes a fire move and waits Grass Knot. Which... Silly does not do, yeah. And it's Floatzel. If my 5 definitely don't. Nose Pass does. Hmm. Intriguing. Okay. I'm beginning to see an outline of a plan. Also, this was bad and I shouldn't have done it. So we'll bring Hitmonchan back. It's not like that much better, but like... Am I strong? Okay, I'm trying to find my strength. I'm gonna do a quick calculator math real quick. See if I'm being less stupid. Okay. So 50-50-50 is 150. Okay, well, yes, right. And then 10 is 160 damage. Okay, so this should always be a 3-hit KO with fake out damage. Meaning that I can run Chesto and be fine. No. I will use the resources put on God's green earth to help people who play video games too much. And then for here, we'll need to watch our HP range, make sure if we need to, we pivot through a Togedemaru first. Yeah, and then we go back and forth through Nose Pass instead to bait Grass Knots, and chip this down. That should bait Rhyhorn, slow kill Drill Run. As before, we Wise Glasses Kingdra. Okay, so just a couple substitutions should make this okay as a line. Okay. Hello, Nose Pass. Welcome to the team. Alright, so... You need a Chesto Berry. Nose Pass wants an Oran Berry. Alright, we'll see if this line works out. If this one doesn't work out, I don't think there's much I can do to Closet. I think that's curtains. I'll have my ass beat by Shell. Alright, fake out. Brick Break 1. Brick Break 2. Brick Break 3. Okay. We're at 47% health. That's the wrong Pokemon. Oh, 47 HP. This can be Draining Kiss, so we do need to pivot through Togedemaru first. Okay, it wasn't. If they get once, go into Nose Pass on the Mystical Fire. Go back to Togedemaru on the Grass Knot this time. Yes, excellent. Let's repeat the process until it dies. Okay, wonderful. This should be right on. This should be Drill Run. This is a kill. Delcatty's coming in, clicking Fake Out. Okay, you do have the Heartstone. Rock Slide. Rock Slide again. Aqua Jet for the kill. Vespiquen's coming in. This might be random move. Yeah, it's pretty much random move. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. So then we go into Togedemaru. We tank whatever the hidden random move is. We should also tank this move, guaranteed? Max damage. Okay, yeah, we do always tank this, guaranteed. Right. With Fake Out, doesn't really matter. Spark once. Tank an attack order. Spark again. Alright. Last check. This is either Zen Headbutt or Whirlpool. We don't want to get Whirlpooled ever, so we go into Donphan. Whirlpool. We bulldoze once. Bulldoze twice. Oh, thank God for no Quick Clop Rocks. Okay. We have made it to Mauville. Fuck me. Yeah, I restream. Both streams are available. I mostly use YouTube for VOD collecting, and Twitch for technically being the quote-unquote real stream, but also no one watches on Twitch anyway, so who cares? Alrighty. Time to do some level ups. Everyone in the squad here, which gets to 33, no questions asked. I mean, sorry, 35, no questions asked. Knockoff. Knockoff's really good. Fuck Charm. Knockoff. Hell yeah. Discharge? No. Does Turtle have any delays? Oh, yeah, it doesn't even evolve yet. Cool. Razor Shell has probably been some brine. Okay, we'll double check real quick to see if there's any delays going on. Glenoon can delay for stuff, but I don't think I will. I think Obstagoon is too valuable to delay for. Aqua Tail, I'd rather have Razor Shell. Takedown, yeah, I'll take that. Obstagoon, hell yeah. Alright, Staraptor. Before you go to Staraptor, is there anything valuable you can get by not evolving? Final Gambit, I guess. No thank you. No thank you. I don't think I particularly care for Final Gambit. I don't think I can see more uses for Endeavor. Oh shoot. Hold on. Cilio delays. No. No delays ever. Alright, Fire Lash is better than Flame Wheel. Okay, yeah, no reason to delay Rosalia level ups, even if I am going to evolve it very shortly. Oh yeah, I need to check if Obstagoon has the good ability. That's important. Yamma just evolves here, right? Like, there's no reason at this point to put it off. Aside from maybe Compound Eyes stuff. Nah. No, I'd rather have Omega. Not that that's particularly good, but like... Liquidation, yeah, we don't need Hydro Pump anymore. We're way better at physical attacks. Dark Pulse, thank God we can get rid of Crunch for an actual special move. Oh shit. Anything we want to delay for a Ludicolo Evo on? I guess we technically get Seed Bomb. Get it after we evolve regardless, so... do I care about Seed Bomb over the funny moves? Probably not. The funny moves are way too funny. Well, I guess we can make okay use of it, in theory. I think Nature Power might be just a bit too niche. Okay. Now, we go ahead and grab some Stone Evos. Oh, alright, we need to check you. Guts! Yay! Guts! Very good. Yes. Also, Raptor is a good Pokemon, but that's not a particularly like pop-offable, you know. And out of sheer copium, I'm going to check if Thunderstones work on those bass. I don't think they do, but it's worth checking. Also, hey, can I get a rare candy? Thank you. And while I'm in the area, I might as well take a hard skill again, just in case. Ooh, great Citrusol. Alright. We want a Water Stone and a Shiny Stone. And this is how we're gonna beat Watson, these two guys. Ludicolo and Roserade, it's been a long fucking time coming. Also, keen user notice, we haven't used a Heart Scale or a Rare Candy yet. And before I buy this Thunderstone, I am going to save state real quick. That way, if it doesn't work. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's all the stones we can use for now. There are some more berries. You can get 20 citrus, pretty good. Pretty average, I think. Alright. Yeah, we also have Technician Rosary, which is quite good. Okay. So now that we have all of this done, I think the next thing I'm going to probably be doing is investing in some rare candy usage. But for the time being, we'll head to the Calc and import our new sets. And you can ignore, like, literally all of this. Like, why does it say win streak? Anyways, what we care about is Watson's team right now. And this Magnezone is a bit of a doozy, in it? Now, theoretically, Donphan does deal with this guaranteed asterisk, because we have certainty for our ability. And we can guaranteed kill with Bulldoze, don't gotta worry about any nonsense. The problem is, of course, we would love to use Donphan for this Mega Ampharos. And we currently cannot do that if we are doing it for this purpose as well, because it will take too much damage in the process. So the current leading strategy is Invernate. So real quick, I'll just do this. And So you can see here, the main problem with using Infernape for this is that we don't kill. Um, we cannot guarantee a void explosion with Infernape currently. We would need to double scale to get overheat in order to fake out to overheat for the kill. These are actually long-term sale investments too, which is nice. But we can scuff it and do a short-term Mach Punch into Blaze Kick if we just want to hold a Cherry Berry and risk the 5% explosion on turn 1. Because this even Mach Punch crit will never proc a Custad Berry range, which is nice. A lot of the problems here are actually very nicely solved already. So for instance, here, this Lantern is kind of a bastard, but we have Ludicolo, who is fantastic into it, thanks to just not taking much damage from things. Can hold the Cherry Berry and click Giga Drain a couple times and stay at full health for the most part. No need to worry. Phantom, similarly, Manectric deals pretty well. It often likes to click Will-O-Wisp into stuff, so we can just hold a Rost Berry and just click Discharge a few times and probably be fine. Then there is the Zera Aura, and this guy is a bit trickier. We do have the option of combining Togedemaru with a close combat resist, which we do have in Mega, but we don't really have a good Plasma Fists guy. Actually, yeah, we do. We have Donphan. Yeah, so what we can do is we can use Donphan to bait Grass Knots here, and then we can go into Togedemaru on the Grass Knots, bait Close Combat into guy that takes close combats, and bait Plasmas. So that's a theoretical option. However, the main problem is that this loses pretty vulnerable to Eel. Eel we do not like. It's really scary. Notably for Eel, where's the fuck? Oh, there you are. We have Roserite, and Roserite is fantastic into Eel. Roserite is also pretty good into Zera Aura, but unfortunately not quite good enough to be able to deal with it reliably compared to our other potential options here. So we'd need to do some mildly scuffed stuff to be able to get rid of it cleanly. Yeah, we're also trying to run into a bit of a team slot issue if we want to use this strat. Other potential angles for the Zera Aura. Let's look real quick over like our bait orders, right? So if we're using Infinite to kill the Magical Zone, right? This can bait in slow kill Lantern, can bait in slow kill Phantom, can bait in potentially fast kill Zera Aura if we're not doing where we take no damage. That would be fast kill. Can potentially be slow kill Eel. So almost like the Zera Aura immediately for Plasma Fists. And that can be as simple as Donphan into the Grass Knot. Question, of course, is if we have good options for doing it that way. I don't know if we do. It's like, Donphan's not very good at this. So the one nice thing about this is that the only thing we need an answer to after this would be Eel. But Eel is kind of a bitch. I'd really like to have Rose right there for that because it makes it so much easier. What's the prio for setup moves over slow kill? Starts at +6. If we have special attack, it's defensive, not defensive setup. So we need +6. So if it sees slow kill, it should never go for it. Okay. So if, in theory, if we bait specifically kills, we can pivot around to fish for a burn.
So we can go Aqua Tail, Thunder Punch, Aqua Tail. It doesn't actually go to progress though, because we need Drain Punch activated here. But you can switch on Thunder Punch Theory. Get fake out shit. But you have leftovers, which isn't that useful. We can get Drain Punch into Simple Scourge. That doesn't even make that much progress either. Yeah, this Sarah Aura is a problem.
There's a CC resist that could do stuff elsewhere. We don't really have one. We only have the one. Well, we have the two actually, but neither of them can do anything anywhere. It's like, yeah, Mega dies to literally everything in one shot. We're close to it. Like, this thing is not making any progress ever. The one nice thing this does is it baits electric moves for Donphan to switch into, but, like, we need something for the Electros. We don't have an answer for it. And the main thing we want for it is not good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh wait, never mind, you're not Poison Plant anymore. Never mind. Why is Technician bad in this specific scenario? Urgh. If we scale Mega Drain, that does mean that we can most likely 1v1. It's like you're coming in on Ape. You're clicking Plasma Fists, we go here. You put Grass Knot, we can go here. Rose Raid can most of the time out-heal with Mega Drain. And we're really not taking much damage from that, so you heal so much. And like Donphan can also just Ice Shard for a kill later on if we need to. Actually, it's double crit, which I think is fine. And if we're at that much health, we can switch into on basically anything on the Electros, and we have Mega Drain again to keep us alive there. And we don't need Togi. Unless, in theory, we want to use Togi to lower its stats. Its health, and get it to close combat. But I really don't want to switch it on the close combat with literally anything on the team, so it's not that big a deal. Okay. So we have our answers to, guys. In theory, we could use Togi for this Phantom, but I don't think I would like to, because that risks... Actually... That isn't terrible. Giving Outspeed isn't good. It still does die in 3 Zing Zaps. That does mean we get to have it around for later. Or I guess for earlier. Yeah, we'll keep that flexible for now. Yeah, so we leave this. Brand deals with it. It's in Zero Aura. We deal with it. And we end up on Rose Raid. I drain in this case. Go scale it. Probably baits in Rotom Fan Fasco. Depending on our HP values. Yeah, it'll always be outspeed out damage for Air Slash. We go into Togi or whoever, Togi or Manectric. Either of them are switching in well to this. We take the 1v1. Let's seize Fast Kill now. Nothing. We dealt with all the fast Pokemon. So it will be either Eel for slow kill, depending on our health, or Lantern for slow kill, again, depending on health. So if it's this, we can just go directly into Ludicolo and we can win the 1v1. Can't pre-burn, but that's fine. If it's Eel, then it's going for Drain Punch, which means we can go into Rose Raid and deal with it then. In that case, it would be then Lantern, in which case... no, it never goes into that there. It always would be Ampharos there. We can go through a full health Infernape to bait Discharge? That doesn't always bait Discharge, though. If we go through a Ludicolo, it does, though. The problem is obviously if we're low health, or if we haven't dealt with the Lantern yet. But even in that case, we'll have a Cherry, so it's fine. We can always do that to bait that Discharge. So this is theoretically a 5-mont line. Yeah, because then that will be a Discharge. We go in here, we tank non-crit Dragon Breath. There's nothing we can really do to bolster our odds there, aside from scaling Spadef, which I really would not like to do. And we go to those bulldozes. Last case scenario, that's Lantern. We go back into the Decola and we win. Yeah. The only scenario here is if there's a way to potentially chip down the Ampharos or lower its speed somehow. Togi can theoretically chip it a little. We don't have a way to lower its stats is the main thing. Yeah. We could sack Huntail for super... No, we can't. We're actually slower. God, this Pokemon is awful. Actually, wait. We're killing Eel with Rose Raid, right? Okay, yeah, never mind. It's not an overlapping roll thing. It's a guaranteed thing. Cool. Yeah. Makes the bait a little easier to pull off. Still not great, though. Just because we can use wall range to do the bait, doesn't mean it's a great idea. The best thing for the bait is Togedemaru, because never die to crit Dragon Breath, always stay within range of Discharge. We can get off Fake Out shit, but that's not great. Yes, we can spend a scale to guarantee this end game and avoid crit Dragon Breath. Question is it worthwhile to do so? Right. Last thing, is there a way to beat the Magma Zone without a double scale on Infernape? I don't think there really is. Hitmonchan can do Fake Out Brick Break Brick Break, and if it gets blown up on, it's fine. And if we crit Brick Break, that always puts it in range of Mach Punch, so we're never fucked. Problem is obviously you still have the 5% boon, so we do risk Hitmonchan with that line. However, we will then have another potential fire type fast attacker who is just better. So I don't even particularly feel bad about this, to be honest. Just Fire Punch, dude. Okay, less. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are the only real ways of dealing with this.
So it's basically risk sacking Hitmonchan or double scale Infernape. Which, like, I don't hate the idea of saving both a rare candy and a scale and not using Infernape here. That does sound pretty spicy to me, to be honest. Because if you want to make a guarantee, you have a double scale anyway. The question is, does this preserve the line? No. Yeah, because now Rotom Fan is faster. It screws up my baits a little. So let's look in a world where this is the baits, right? So first things first, you're baiting Air Slash from Rotom now, which you did not before. That's going to always be a kill. Sometimes it'll bait Lantern first. That will deal with Ludicolo, so I'm going to switch to. Yeah. Air Slash, we go into our solution, we deal with that. That's probably CC0 Aura, yeah? And that's kind of bad. We do have a slot open, though, on the team, so we can use that to deal with it. Theory. So we can go into a guy for that. Plasma Fists, we just loop it until it dies. It'll probably die on... Let's assume for now it dies on Togedemaru. That's a bit of an unreasonable assumption, but not that unreasonable. If that happens, then it would be slow kill from Eel. We can go into Roserade, we can do that stuff. This will either be... It will always be Ampharos Dragon Breath. We don't have the team slot for a confirm now, though. I guess Togepi still should have enough health to do it. That is a bit volatile. Yeah, we confirmed Great Discharge, we go into you, we do our expected levels of mild panic to avoid dying to Dragon Breath crit. And then this comes in and we finish the job with Ludi. If we are in Atlantic range, it changes things a little bit. If Discharge or Scald, we go into Ludi, we clearly get Scald burned, we Giga Drain until it dies. That baits in Rotom Fan most likely, or sometimes Zera Aura. I think we deliberately want to stay at low health to avoid baiting semi-random move from Zero Aura, because that can result in bad things happening. So we want to manipulate our health so that we Giga Drain the first time to stay healthy, and then we Seed Bomb on the next one to not. So that we're guaranteed, so that we're in, to make sure we're in Air Slash range. Yeah. And then make sure we're in Phantom range. Deal with that with our Phantom counter. Okay, actually, no, we won't be able to confirm the bait with this line. If we have a Yanmega here. This is the big problem of baiting a CC consistently. That's pretty bad. Like, in theory, I could waste Donphan health for it, but then we risk even dying to non-crit now, which is really bad. Yeah, so I do think I need to do double scale 8, otherwise the line gets fucked. Which, again, not that big a deal. I'm just way more concerned about Infernape safety, so I think a double scale is necessary. So we're using all 3 scales in a rare candy right now. I would love to be able to get away with not scaling 8 here. It's just like, what am I more concerned about?
Losing 8 to 5% explosion, or losing Dawnfan to crit Dragon Breath. It's also specifically high roll crit, right? So it seems to be a 1 in 16, and then also that. Okay. Let me just double check crit odds. Yeah, crits are 1 in 16. Okay. So it's half of 1 in 16. So 1 in 32. Pretty small odds, lower than 1 in 120. So yeah, this is the better odd to play around. So it is going to be double scale Ape. Okay, so first things first. First candy. It's Infernape. Alright, we're going to get Fake Out first. Mach Punch. Overheat. Over Fire Spin. And then we're going to teach Rose Raid, Mega Drain. Now you might be wondering, Mega Drain, that's like worse than Giga Drain. Not if you have the ability Technician, which we do. So that's a 90 base power draining move. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm gonna real quick grab a screenshot of the final team setup with a placeholder of whoever I'm going to end up using for fading. Alright, and now we're going to very briefly prep for the Wally fight. A fight so insignificant, it's not even in the prep doc. So, I just don't want to lose to it really badly. Oh, the doc is broken on my screen, but it's fine, because I can still read it. Alright. Well, we're gonna bring, Togedemaru. And, hopefully things will go fine. Dude. Show out the combo hour of Fake Out. Wait, fake. Oh, you lived. We weren't supposed to do that. Alright. Alright, well, next up is gym trainers. So let's, head back to Calc immediately. It's him. Damn, Soft Sand Bulldoze doesn't kill? That's crazy. Minus attack nature is a bitch. Oh yeah, I should probably fix my sets. Dang, if I got an overheat just kills? That's pretty crazy. This Pokemon's good. Maybe. Who could say? Really? Okay, Donphan's actually a really good lead here because it can spin away if it sets up toxic spikes. If it liquidations, then Raichu will see fast kill. If it doesn't, literally fucking nothing wants to come in. They all see that they die to slow kill. I think it will be fearful because it doesn't see that it dies. And it will try to hex me. So we can go into a Obstagoon debut. Oh shit. Yeah. Just double check. This is always hex, not acrobatic, right? Yeah, it's always hex. So we can go into presumably Obstagoon here. Yeah, and we can just click Night Slash twice. And then this should be... Yeah, should be Raichu Signal Beam. Actually, it's Raichu Discharge. How the fuck do I kill this thing? I guess Togedemaru Brute Force. Seems to be the wave. I don't think I have anything else for this, so yeah, it's Togedemaru Brute Force, baby. And that leaves Tox for last, who doesn't do like much damage at all to Togedemaru. But unfortunately will kill damage to Donphan sometimes. And an undamaged one too, unfortunately. Getting Overdrive. Roserade usually wins the 1v1. But worst case scenario, Infernape can always switch it on a Sludge Bomb, even with a crit, and click Overheat and kill. Cool. We don't need the soft stand up here, right? Yeah, no, so it's always 2k with Bulldoze other way. Actually, oh, we do want soft stand because that means that we can just kill with rapid spin instead of having to do weird stuff. You can't knock off. Nothing here can. Oh, this is worse than I thought. Because you'll get a +1 defense bonus from the electric seed. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad, actually. Well, we can just supplement with an electric. That's fine. We'll just swap that in as a relief force whenever you're too tired. Oranberry, 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 Oranberry. Pechaberry. Alrighty. Bulldoze, dump with attacking move. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, Raichu seeds Surf Kill, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. So we can pivot through Rose Raid on the Surf. Go into Togedemaru on the Side Shock. Take out here for some chip damage. Quick Sing Zap. Twice. What is this? It's either Overdrive or Hyper Voice. Going to Manectric here. Fuck. That did a lot more than I thought it would. Uh-oh. Okay, this is always Sludge Bomb, I think. Yeah, this is always Sludge Bomb. Can we switch into Rose Raid on that? We don't have much choice left too. Now crit's good. We can Mega Drain once. All right, go into Ape. Take out. Do we kill with Blaze Kick? Can I not do the rigmarole? Yeah, I can. Alright, this is always acrobatics. I've made a severe error, but that have just saved me. You do kill me with Hex. Go into Obstagoon. Click Night Slash. And, oh, we just get lucky with the crit. Cool. Great, thanks. That makes my life a lot easier. Okay, this is a pretty easy lead matchup here. We just click 2 buttons and Volbeat always does to take out plus Blaze Kick. Problem is the rest of the team. What comes in next? Jolteon is outspeed out damage. That is it. Jolteon, it will come in next. It will never sing. It should never Magnet Rise because we don't have a ground move, so it'll always be Thunderbolt here. It will pretty much always Magnet Rise if we go into Donphan. You can theoretically use that to pivot into Rose Raid. So yeah, we'll do this. So we'll go Donphan. It should Magnet Rise, always. Should. Go into Rose Raid. We click Mega Drain twice. We kill.
What is that bait? Fast kill from something. It's probably Oricorio, because it out damages us, yeah. Yeah, everything else we out damage. So it'll be Oricorio, Air Slash, or Teeter Dance potentially. We do not have good flying resist right now. That is unfortunate. The best thing we have is Togedemaru, who is a bit scuffed here. Actually, Manestric's pretty good. We can use Manestric. Obviously, Teeter Dance is a bit annoying. We can roll the person. We can do that fine. And discharge it to a KO plainly. The Strika outspeeds, out damages, so it'll be Strika first. Clicking again. Well, this isn't actually random. It's at the T-Bolt or Flamethrower. Both are fairly safe for Donphan's Mission 2, but not. I would really not like to take a Flamethrower. Is there a better confirm we can do here? I don't like any of these options. We can sometimes confirm T-Bolt low kick if we go through a nose pass, but that's not great. Because if we get crit, we fucking cry. I think Ludi's probably the best bet we have. Because it does confirm T-Bolt low kick. And can sometimes even just deal with it on its own. And then for the Galvantula, we just fucking bring the ape back in, and it kills. As long as we're not beating T-Bolt, which we can always guarantee by putting through Donphan if we ever get into position. Or we have you. And then let's also bring Togedemaru, why not? Okay. Looks not too bad. Alright. Let's fix up our team. I think that is the only substitution we're making. It is, yeah. Does Donphan need soft sand for anything? I don't think it does. In fact, I think we specifically do not want soft sand here. Actually, no, we do want to, because we want to show kill. Huge Jolteon. We want Cherry on Infernape. We want Person on Toge. Actually, no. Person on Manectric. Toge, you do not want that. We want Cherry on Ludi. We want Cherry on Rose Raid. Actually, sorry, no, we want Chesto on Rose Raid. And then for Toge, just take a Orin. Alright. Big out. Into just Blitz hit kill. Yeah, Blitz hit kill is cool. Cool. Jolteon always clicking Thunderbolt here. You're always clicking Magnet Rise here. Right. I'm gonna take 2 Mega Drains. Or Korea Air Slash. Or Teeter Dance is fine. Discharge. Don't hit me too many times. Thank you. Right, so Strika. You are Lightning Rod, so we do not want to click Discharge. But can we tank a hit ever? We don't want to, because we don't want to bait random move. Pillow. Flamethrower. Being burned is really good. Alright. I assume you're clicking like a bug move, yeah? Yeah, this is, ooh, is it always Signal Beam? Yes, it is always Signal Beam. Okay. Go to Ape. Fake out. It's last monster, which is overheat. Cool.
Easy fight. Very easy. Alright, next up is the Porygon Trainer, and this one's kind of annoying. Yeah, we can just run Cherry Berry and guarantee that nothing too bad happens here. It's just kind of annoying. Oh, we can do it with a Pokemon I care less about. Cool, nice. Thank you, Hitmonchan. What does that bait in? Alright, it does bait Slow Kill Alone Golem. Oh, there's two Boommons. Oh, no. I only have one ground type. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see what you're baiting first. Slow Kill Golem Alola. Should never be getting Fast Kill from Rotom. Can bait Fast Kill from Electrode, depending if we get crit. Always bait Fast Kill from Pikachu. Okay, so it'll be Pikachu Volt Tackle. Ah, right, I forgot. Volt Tackle fucking hurts. And I don't have a good way to deal with this. Right. Got it. Good. Great even. Fan-fucking-tastic. Do I have any Pokemon that does this? Okay, if I can bait... If I can get Infernape in, I can fast kill it. But... I have to get it in, meaning it cannot be using Volt Tackle, and it cannot be using Surf. So I have to bait Iron Tail, which I do not think is possible. I can get it to maybe kill itself, but like, no, I can't. Okay, the one theoretical saving grace here is that Donphan does always kill, and it is always able to switch in to kill Donphan safely. But God, this sucks. This sucks so much. How much PP does Volt Tackle have? I went to a Google. Why does it have so much PP? I cannot PP stall this. Why? Why? Why does this move have 15 base PP? Okay, well, there goes the idea of PP stalling between Ludicolo and Donphan. It would have been great, but alas. Anything I have, take crit Volt Tackle. One Volt Tackle. No, one crit Volt Tackle. No, nothing does. Great. Yeah, so my only out is to use Sturdy Donphan to dodge crit. That's my only out for this. Does that also mean that I can't use that Donphan for Electrode or Golem? Yes. Well, the good news is that low health Donphan baits Hex.
Yeah, I. Okay, hold on. If I Beely with Infernape instead, then Pikachu does not come in immediately ever, because it sees that I have fast kill on it. So we can just kill the Porygon with two Sky Uppercuts. That baits in Electrode? Only faster thing on their team, so it should be Electrode. Everything else, we either out damage. No, we don't have damage Golem. This is slow kill. Okay, it might be slow kill from Golem. Yeah, okay, it is slow kill from Golem. But that is always electric move. Meaning that we can switch in Golem. But that does break Sturdy. Okay, hold on. This is actually... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, chat. This is stupid, but let me cook real quick. Let me cook. Right? Okay, so we're here, right? In a situation. They always see either, like, one of these three moves, right? It can be Earthquake for slow kill, depending on how much there's to kill before going. If it's Thunder Wave, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Still fine. We go with the Dawn Fan. Only ever clicking one of these three moves, right? We take 20. We take maximum 40%. We're fine. This is fine. It's always clicking Earthquake. We can go into Staraptor. Staraptor always beats one of these two moves. It's always clicking Earthquake and Staraptor. We take no damage guaranteed. No, importantly, it can never boom on this switch. Then we go back into Donphan. Again, one of these two moves now. No to ever take any damage. Back into Staraptor. Always clicking Earthquake, never take any damage. And we keep going back and forth until it booms. Because it will have to boom eventually. And at some point on a switch to Donphan, it will explode. And then it will be Pikachu Surf. Now we're in trouble. Now we still have a problem. The problem is if it clicks Earthquake on exactly this turn. If it does that, we are kind of fucked. Because we can switch into Surf, but we can't switch into Full Tackle, so we kind of lose instantly. So we didn't need to bring a sack. Tended to say it's Nose Pass immediately, but oh wait, Floatzel outspeeds. Why did I never look at this before? Anyway, yeah, we just base Surf. Okay, cool. And then we click Liquidation and we kill. Awesome. And that baits in Electrode, who we can again use Donphan for to tank that move, and then we pull the Ice Shard, and then with Rotom. And we can deal with Rotom with fucking Houndoom will do. Sure. Okay. I need a minute after that plan.
Okay, I'm back. Let us begin the assembly of the squad. Start after debut, at least. That's pretty cool. Need soft stamp for anything? No. Uh. No. Yeah, we don't need soft sand. Cherry on Houndoom, and then orange for the rest. Alright. Alright, Thunderwave miss. Okay, great. Cool. Alright. This should always be... Yes! Turn one boom, baby! Alright, Rotom here. Okay, that's not ideal. But there's always Hex here, so that's nice. Houndoom go. Dark Pulse once. Cool. Pikachu. What the fuck are you clicking here, Pikachu? Always Volt Tackle. If this isn't Volt Tackle, I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, Surf. Fake Out. Liquidation. Static is fine. So you can't boom now. Alright, all that's left is the double now. Alright. I'll start cooking for this. I might not do it this stream. I might hop off early. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Yeah, this is tricky. For sure. The nice thing is that we can protect bait with Tortuga very easily. The problem is that it baits both Thunderbolt and Grass Knot, right? That's a bit of a problem. We do at least have Roserade who can tank both. Okay, so for now, let's make sure that Infernape doesn't die instantly to either of these things, right? So if that's the case, then we're in a pretty good shape. You don't see kill with T-Bolt any terrain. Actually, we don't have terrain turn one. Right. Yeah, so you never see kill turn one onto us. So, but you will always see, both will always see kill into Tortuga. And Infernape can simply 2-hit KO the Plusle. That does bait into Den, though, which is a bit troublesome. I don't love seeing that. Let's look to train AI work. +9. So it is not seen over fast kill. And it will tie with slow kill. Got it. So if we simply keep baiting fast kills from this thing, we'll be fine. At least to delay panicking. So it's turn 1. We protect with Tortuga, they will attack into it. Infernape gets to safely click a Blaze Kick into one of the slots. I think it's gonna be Minun, because we can prevent Electric Train from going up entirely if we just click Blaze Kick twice. So yeah. Turn 2, we go into Rose Raid, we tank a Thunderbolt and either another second Thunderbolt or a Grass Knot. We kill the Minun. Clang Clang comes in. Clang Clang is slower than Infernape. We haven't lowered our attack with anything. Fussil will probably see fast kill with HP Ice into Rose Raid. If it does, we can just go back into Tortuga. And then we can kill the Clang Clang with Overheat. And then we kind of have Fussil pinned. Because it's just going to attack into the Tortuga slot, and we can just keep going at it with Infernape. Den. We can actually just kill with Blaze Kick plus Aqua Jet. And that will bring in Den, who will see a kill with either Electric or Grass move into you. And then we can go into something. Yeah, Togedemaru. I think this just works, right? Like, it does not seem particularly hard. I'm not even using a ground type. It's crazy. I'm always like dependent on having a bunch of ground types in this fight. But I guess you don't need them. Not if you're a gamer. Thank you, Turtle. Very cool. Alright. Infernape doesn't actually even need an item. That's the funny part here. Oh, that's a small wrinkle. Electro Web kills. That can lower Infernape's speed. $23 plus 72 is exactly 95. Okay, cool. So it turns out we do need an item, but it is the Muscle Band, and it solves our problem that I just figured out on the spot. Yippee! Chuga, Rose Raid, Togi, Donphan, okay. I think this is going to be incredibly easy. Let's see if I have to eat my words. Alright, we fake out into the Minun, we protect. Right, we Blaze Kick into the Minun, we swap out into Rose Raid. Okay, I don't think that crit mattered. We overheat the Clang Clang. Plusle is attacking a random target. What can you go for, actually? It is either HP Ice into the Rose Raid, or Thunderbolt into the Infernape, which would be very bad, and kind of fuck up my plans. So I'm actually going to go into Togi here. Okay, HP Ice, that's fine. Blaze Kick. Yeah, we fake out here. Right, to Den, what are you clicking? Thunderbolt into Infernape or Thunderbolt into Togedemaru. Okay.
Okay, I was correct. That was incredibly easy. Alright, now is Watson. Okay. Let's assemble the squad. Oh, they're mostly here. Alright. I know Donphan needs a cherry berry. I know Togedemaru needs a rostberry. I'm going to give Infernape a cherry berry, I think, in case I need to use it to finish off the Rotom. Actually, wait a minute, is Rotom clicking... Okay, it's always clicking Hex, actually, if we ever need to switch out. So it actually doesn't matter. We need cherry berries on Ludicolo. And we want a cherry berry on Roserade. I would like it. Do we want a citrus berry on Walrein here? I think we do. Yes, because if we do get crit with or confirm, we will want the extra healing. I'll go Infernape the citrus. I'm going to confirm the line. So, I pull everyone up and throw it to you. Okay. So, Infernape, very simple. Fake out, flinch, overheat kill. Easy. Baits in. Zeraora Plasma Fists. Go into Donphan. Bait Grass Knot. Go into Roserade. Win the 1v1 with 2 Mega Drains. Bait Phantom. Go into Togedemaru. Take the Air Slash. Fake out. Click Zing Zap till it dies. Worst case scenario, we go into Infernape, we click Overheat again. Assuming this works out, it'll be slow kill from Eel from Drain Punch. We can go back into Roserade. Depending on how we either do Roserade or... Yeah, no, it has to be Roserade, actually. We should still have the health, though. We 1v1 this, ideally. Then this brings in Ampharos. We go into here for Dragon Breath. We confirm Discharge. We go into Donphan. We pray for no crit. We bulldoze twice. We probably, hopefully win. We finish off the last remaining guy in Lantern with Ludicolo. Also, actually those in doubles, just to I want to confirm that it's not clicking Discharge on... okay, you can't click Discharge, so we do need actually a Citrus. Sorry, not Citrus, Cherry on Infernape. Okay. Hopefully, this line goes well. There's a couple places where I can get screwed, so let's hope I don't. I'll just confirm items real quick. You need to be Cherry Berry, Citrus, Cherry, Frost, Cherry. Okay. Hello, Lily. I'm doing well. How are you? Let's go! Okay. Fake out. Overheat. Zeraora. Plasma Fists. Going into Donphan. That. Yeah. No, that is understandable. Alright. Oh, I fucked up. I should not have been Cherry Berry. Okay, well that may screw up my plans. Stream's going pretty well. We are currently doing Watson. So, yeah, crit was not good.
But things are going all right at the moment. That Willow was pretty good. Okay, it's going to be a Hex here. We can go into Infernape. And we can just go ahead and click this Blaze Kick kill from this range. Not long at all. I've barely been streaming. Thank you. I do not stream that frequently. I've been trying to get back into it to do more run and bun. It's, I believe, official art that I found somewhere just by Googling Uni Xenoblade 3. It's not commissioned. I think I link it in my bio on YouTube, if you are curious. Okay, yes, we are in Blaze Kick range. Alright, Lantern. I believe this should be always Scald. Yes, this is always slow kill Scald. So we can go into Ludicolo here. Well, that's a bit of a shame. But it's fine. We can just keep kicking Giga Drain. One para is fine. Two para is apparently fine too. Okay. Now this is where things get a little tricky because of the extra damage on Roserade that we didn't want. Always going for Thunder Punch here, so we can stay in and do one Giga Drain, but not two. Go to Donphan here on the coil. That's bad. It's going Aqua Tail. Okay, this is fucked actually. I should have gone to Togedemaru there. Now that it has a coil, we're in with Donphan. It's going to Aqua Tail here. You can't stay in. I'm not a huge anime fan, I would say. I enjoy it from time to time, but I wouldn't call myself an anime fan or anything. It's just kind of a medium that sometimes makes good things and sometimes makes bad things. Okay. So we need to do chips somehow. That means sacking something, I think. Our best sack, I think, is Walrein. Can Walrein do any damage? It doesn't do great damage, but we can reduce its stats with Icy Wind. And I think that's compelling enough to me to go for it. Alright. Oh, we can Charm. That's great, actually. I'm gonna do that. Or we die. Yeah, that might be curtains, unfortunately. Mega Drain. Oh. Never mind. That worked out. Losing Walrein is not good, but works well, right? Sorry, I won't be adding people from Stream Chat on Discord, unfortunately. A bit small and don't want to cultivate that kind of environment just yet. Alright, we should be able to confirm discharge via Togedemaru. That wasn't supposed to be discharged, but it's fine. We bulldoze. What? Oh my fucking god, was I calking with soft sand? I was calking with soft sand. Damn, that sucks. Oh god, that's really bad.
2 deaths there. One of them was just a stupid miscalc, too. If I thought and remembered not to put an item on Rose Raid, it would have been so much smoother, but no. No, I was a dumbass. Walrein's pretty expendable. Donphan was really not, unfortunately. But I'm still going to press on. I think we can still keep pushing through. I think we just need a new ground type, is the thing. Where can we get one of those? Not an altering cave, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to be going for a while without one. Actually, we can theoretically pick up Memel, but that's still not good. Alright, obviously root. So we need to basically go through all of Norman Split without a ground type. Which... yeah, that's fine. No, that's totally fine. How many electric types are there in the split? There's a Magneton. There's a Pachirisu. That's pretty manageable without a ground type. And still kind of scary though. CRR doesn't have one, which is very good. There's an annoying Heliolisk that I might be able to just beat with Infernape. There's a Togedemaru that probably loses to Infernape. There's actually none in Norman's gym. That's crazy to me. And then there's an annoying Emolga under the Wind Straits. And then I get another ground type. I do think I can actually manage this next split without a ground type. I don't love it, but it's definitely not impossible. So we'll do some level ups and then we'll end stream, I think, after some tragic losses, but ultimately, the run keeps going. Also glad that none of those sacks were on mons that I invested scales into. I do think I want Magical Leaf still. Especially because the deadly's coming up. The question is, do I want Worry Seed or Toxic more? I think I want Toxic more. Iron Head is better than Smart Strike. Sky Uppercut, better than Brick Break for now. Ooh. Fuck Twister. Like, I mean... Oh, I just go back is better, huh? Didn't realize. Hypnosis? No, thank you. Earth Power... Sure. Crunch... I think I'd rather have Sucker Punch, to be honest. I do want Crunch on you. I don't think I want Aqua Jet, actually. I have not used it. Might be good later, but like I need Crunch for CRR, basically. I think we get Caracosta here, too. But the Flygon delay is not over yet, unfortunately, so we can't really We don't want to use that, at least. Oh yeah, Tailwind for the Endeavor, for sure. Any more delays on Tortuga? Because I'm pretty sure we get Paracosta here. 37, yeah. Oh, we could delay for Power Jam. No, I don't think I will. Crunch. Better than Bite. Roar. No, thank you. Okay. Could we have Flag on this flip? No. Well, we could, but we would be giving up on first impression. So, don't particularly want to do it. Anyways, let us re-import our cultural book and take a look at the future, by which I mean Cycling Road Rival. Swampert. Okay. So lead and DD. I'm pretty sure we just go Float Soul and click Crunch. Yeah? No! Even with black classes? No. Okay. Got it. You need Adamant for that. We do have Obstagoon. And Brick Break Obstagoon does also solve the problem. So, that's good enough for me. Yeah. Then Swampert should lose to Ludicolo. Yeah, no, this is not even close. This is free. Tsarina should lose to 8 pretty handily. Yeah, no questions asked. Come on, terrain, please. Do not let me forget. As does Houndoom, actually, so that's 2 frags for Infernape in this fight. Easy. The problem I'm worried about is the Halucha. And that is terrifying. Yeah. No way around it. I don't know how we're getting through this. It is going to be too fast and kills everyone on my team. The good news is that I can use Togedemaru, bait close combat, into something that tanks a close combat. Ideally? Yeah, Yanmega. Yeah. And then that baits acrobatics into Togedemaru. I wish I took more from Acrobatic, to be honest, because that's not great. But like everything else I take too much from close combat, so you know. I don't get fake out shit. But the hope is that I can do enough. I guess Omega can kind of just kill after a couple close combat drops, huh? I just need to get not get Swords Danced on. Because at -1 SPDF, Air Cutter's doing a lot, right? Well, it depends on when Halucha gets baited in. Because it's early enough, which it might be. Oh wait, never mind. Right. I forgot how Psychic Seed works. It'll be a +1, right? Yeah, so you will Acrobatics here. I mean, we can go into Togedemaru, get an Iron Barb ship. Oh wait, it's Flying type! We can get Fake Out ship! Okay, cool. And then it will CC into Yanmega, go back to default SPDF levels, and we can kill with Air Cutter. Yeah. This is not a Gardevoir answer though. No. We do have Togi who can nuzzle into Ironhead to prevent it from Destiny bombing us though, which is nice. That's a 5-mon line for a CRR. God, it is so much easier on Aprons.
Holy shit. And I guess also having Ludicolo helps, because if we had a worse grass, a different grass type, then we wouldn't be able to resist avalanches. It would be kind of big. Alright. But we do, and we can, so ha! Yeah? Yeah, it seems pretty good to me, honestly. I'm pretty optimistic about this fight. I'm a little more worried for Norman. Real quick. I know Pori 2 tends to lose to Ape. Um, Not as much as I would have hoped, but, like, tends to is the word I was looking for anyways. Azu does lose to Roserade. Kind of. Oh, actually, no, it completely does. No, it doesn't. No, no, it definitely doesn't. How do I beat this Azumarill? I do not see a way to beat it. Oh boy. And this Diggersby as well. Yeah, no. No, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, everything's actually at level. It's actually a little less bad than it lets on. Just like these calcs actually show fast kill, so it will never. So if we switch on a water move, it will always Aqua Jet. We can just heal back up most of our health. And we also show fast kill the Diggersby with this. Okay, so if we just throw in a shitter to sack, POV, your nose pass, that's pretty good. Mellow, I have the pretty classic combo of combining Togedemaru with a guy who resists CC, and voila, you have a recipe for chipping it down over time. Cincino, we also have the Death by a Thousand Cuts, aka Iron Barbs. And then Pidgeot. And then Pidgeot. Then there was Pidgeot. And I do not have anything that beats the Pidgeot. I have nothing that outspeeds the Pidgeot. I have nothing that... Oh, damn it. Oh. I think my only shot is Fake Out Pivoting. Because, like, I can take a Hurricane decently well with Togi. Beta Heat Wave. Go into Floatzel. Click another Fake Out. I wish I had kept Aqua Jet. That's not that good, but yeah. And then that baits either Hurricane or Hyper Voice to go back, and I obviously Hyper Voice is not very good, but still, you see the vision. I have a concept of a plan. It's not great, but it does exist, and it might be enough to beat Mega Pidgeot. And then once you've whittled down, we can do something. Yeah. Yeah, something. That'll show them I can do something. We're gonna need a lot of fake out pivots to do this though, so it'll be an adventure for sure. It's nice to know if nothing else, Roserade's really good for the two bunnies. Okay, maybe less good for the Diggersby because of quick attack, but like we don't die to crit, so if we can get in safely, then it will always put quick attack. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, well, I think let's look at altering cave encounters. Ordinarily, I would be really gunning for a Magnemite here. Because it's just the best. And I think I might still be. Because I don't think anything here actually beats the fucking Mega Pidgeot. Yeah, I think the plan is, whatever's left, fraud the fuck out of Mega Pidgeot. I think that's the plan. Just utter fraudulence. Well, hopefully that's something I won't have to think about for a little bit at least. Yeah, at the very least, it's at least somewhat comforting to know that I couldn't have done any better in my earlier decisions to get here. I was always going to end up in shit. Like, oh, I can never get a Rindo for this. Oy vey. Yeah, I only got very few pivots into hurricanes, too. I guess Togi can... No, it can't. It can sometimes live one heat wave if it gets in for free. So, yeah. The only thing that doesn't instantly die to every single move is Manectric. And that is not a good sign. I guess Nosepass also doesn't instantly die to every move. And can click Thunder Wave, but will never be able to get it off. Unless... No, that's not guaranteed. That's so risky. Holy shit. That's just not okay. At that point, I would rather be scaling Huh. Hmm. Interesting. But I don't have any scales left. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, well, it's fucked. But it's the kind of fucked that I will be leaving for next week, because I don't... Next week, next stream. I don't know what I'm streaming next. I don't have a schedule. Yeah. We shall see just how doomed I am when we get to Norman. Because at the very least, I'm most likely gonna get there. I will see you guys